broadcasting of 80s highlights. First on our list is December 8th, 1980, John Lennon's assassination. He was shot and killed by Mark David Chapman in New York in the Upper West Side outside of his apartment building. And Mark David Chapman was sentenced to 20 years of life in prison.
Number 2. On January 20, 1981, Reagan was inaugurated. He became the 40th president and the oldest, and he promised us an era of international renewal. Number 3.
Assassination attempt on Reagan.
Oh my gosh, dude.
He was shot by John Hinckley Jr. outside of Hilton Hotel in Washington, D.C., but thankfully Hinckley Jr. was not a very good shot, and he kind of missed, kind of didn't, like ricocheted off of a car.
He's all good.
But he was good, and in the hospital, he kind of joked about his injuries, which showed that he was going to be okay afterwards.
Number 4. On April 12, 1981, first launch of the Space Shuttle Columbia. So the Space Shuttle Columbia was soared into orbit from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. It was first to reach space in 1981. So, yeah.
September 21st, 1981, first female Supreme Court Justice, Sandra Day O'Connor.
Woo!
She was born in El Paso, Texas on March 29, 1930, and she was elected 2 terms in the Arizona State Senate, and she graduated from Stanford University in 1950 with a bachelor's degree in economics. Whoa! And in 1981, President Reagan nominated her to the U.S. Supreme Court, and the Senate approved of her. Now, on to Harley and Christy with more news.
Alright, so welcome back to our Asian channel. So now we're gonna continue on the event from the 80s. So
number 6, 1984 boycott Olympic. The 1980 Summer Olympic boycott was one part of a number of actions that were staged the United States to protest the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. They didn't attend the Summer Olympics because it was being held in Moscow. The USSR refused President Jimmy Carter to pardon the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. Soviet Union boycott 1984 Olympics because it was being held in California.
cool. And in the 7th event, January 20, 1986, Martin Luther King Day established. This year marked the first observance of the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. as a national holiday. We rejoice Dr. King's help to move us closer to the ideas on which America was founded. He went through many hardships to get us where we are today.
And number 8, January 28, 1986, Space Server Challenge Explorer. Challenge brought up 73 seconds after liftoff, bringing a devastating end to the spacecraft 10 mission. Astronaut concluded, one of them being Tristan McAuliffe, a teacher from New Hampshire who had been selected to join the mission and teach lessons from space to school children around the country, prompted NASA to temporarily suspend on summer mission. After the accident, NASA refrained from sending astronauts into space for more than 2 years, and it redecided a number of the Surface Reader 5 began again in September 1988 with the successful launching of Discovery.
Alright, the last but not least. December 8, 1987, the massive decommission of nuclear weapons. Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev indicates that his nation is ready to sign without delay a treaty designed to eliminate U.S. and Soviet medium-range nuclear missiles from Europe. He offered led to a breakthrough in negotiations and eventually to sign off the Intermediate-Range Nuclear Forces (INF) treaty in December 1987.
And the last one, World Wide Web invented 1989. Tim Berners-Lee, a British scientist of CERN, invented the World Wide Web in 1989. He submitted a rough proposal for the distributed information system at CERN. It is going to be developed soon to meet the demand of automated information sharing between scientists in the university and institutions around the world. It's not going to be complete until 10 years later, but like get excited for the internet.
Alright, we will be back!
President of the United States and the oldest.
Until now. Oops!
Oh. Okay. No, we're in the case.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, we come back! So we went to this company called Asian Channel. And then let's try this!